Welcome to FunityFit, Dumbbell Dynamics. We'll get started with warm-up, marching in place. Warming up those muscles. Roll those shoulders around. Around. Roll. Tap and reach. We're reaching up. Back to center reach. Deep lunge, side to side. Sitting down and back. All right, hold it to the right. Come to center. Other side. Okay, as we come up, we're gonna do hamstring curl. Pull those shoulders back. Open that chest. All right, we're gonna get started. We're gonna start out with squats, so you can do that with no weights at all, or with weights down by your side, or weights sitting up on the tracks. So we wanna concentrate on that form. Feet are hip width apart. We're gonna sit down and back in that squat as if we're sitting in a chair. We want our weight to be in our heels. So be sure you can wiggle those toes in the front of your shoes. One down, one up. Here we go. Down and up. Sit it back and up. Inhale, exhale. Two down, two up. Down, two. Up, two. Inhale down. Exhale up. Push through those heels. Squeeze the glutes. Now one down, up slow, three. Down, up slow, slow, slow. One down, up slow, slow, slow. Inhale, exhale, press through those heels. Two, and one. You got it. All right, let's give those legs a shake. We're gonna work those shoulders, a shoulder press. So feet are about shoulder width apart. We're gonna bring those weights up to the chest, up to the shoulders. One press up, one press down. That core is tight. Squeeze those glutes. Press it up and up. Exhale up, inhale down. Keep that core tight. Two, and one. Yes. Roll those shoulders around and down. All right, getting set up for bicep curl. Feet are closer together, hip width apart. Roll those shoulders around and down. One count up, one count down. Bring it up and down. You're squeezing those glutes. We're keeping that core tight. Slight bend in those knees. Exhale up, inhale down. We're gonna go all the way up, down slow 3. Down slow, slow, slow. Exhale up, inhale slow, slow, slow. Last 2. 1. You got it. Roll those shoulders. Ugh. All right, we're gonna hinge forward and work those triceps. Hinge forward. We're rolling those shoulders around and down. Elbows go up. Pressing those arms back and press. Press back. Exhale, inhale. Core tight. 3, pulse back. Pulse, 2, 3, and in. Pulse back. 2, 3, bring it in. Exhale back. Inhale on the in. Two more. Last one here. Roll those shoulders. All right, I want both weights in one hand. We're going to work oblique crunch. We're going to crunch the opposite side. Watch that grip. Feet are flat on the floor. Our tailbone is tucked under. We're keeping that core tight, squeezing those glutes. Crunch. Slight bend in those knees. Last 2. 1. All right, switch those hands. Careful on that grip. Again, slight bend in those knees. Tailbone is tucked under. We're squeezing those glutes, squeezing the core. Crunch. Squeeze. Two. 1. You got it. All right, roll those shoulders. We're going back to those squats. This time we're going to do a little bit wider stance with those feet. Just not quite shoulder width apart. And this time we're going to start with 3 down slow and 1 count up. Down slow, slow, slow. Bring it up. Inhale going down. Exhale up. Press through those heels. Two down, 2 up. Sitting down and back. Squeeze those glutes on the up. One down, 1 up. Last 4. 2. 1. Shake out those legs. Whew. All right, we have shoulders. Plant those feet. Slight bend in the knees. Tucking that tailbone under. Squeeze that core, squeeze those quad muscles, squeeze the glutes. This time we have the Arnold press, starting with those palms facing in. As we press up, palms face out. Then we come back down. Here we go. Press. Press it up. Exhale up. Inhale down. Don't forget that core. Hold it tight. Last two. 1. Yes. Roll those shoulders. All right. Biceps. This time we got that hammer curl. Bending those knees, tucking that tailbone, squeezing those quad muscles and those legs. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. We're going to start with 1 count up and down 2. Couple deep breaths. Here we go. 1 up, down 2, 1. 1 up. 1, 2. Exhale, down 2. Inhale on the down. 1 up, 1 down. Hold everything tight. Squeeze that core. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze those quad muscles. Exhale. Inhale. Last 2. 1. Yes. Roll those shoulders. All right, working triceps. This time it's overhead. Feet are flat, planted. Bending those knees. 1 weight or 2 coming overhead. We're starting with the weights down. Elbows are close to the ears. Squeeze those glutes and we lift up. Squeeze that core. Exhale up. Inhale down. We've got 2, 1, and rainbow arms coming down. Roll those shoulders. Obliques. Both weights. 1 hand. We're crunching to the opposite side. Feet are flat. Bending those knees. Tucking that tailbone. We are holding everything super tight. Squeezing those quads, the core, and those glutes. Crunch. Crunch. Two, 1, and switch the hands. Watch that grip. All right, get your stance. Everything is held tight. Glutes, quads, core. Crunch. Two, 1. All right, grab a quick drink and we're gonna start a new set. This set we're starting with standing row. Feet are hip width. We're gonna roll our shoulders around and down. We're hinging forward. Our back is flat, head in alignment, and we're rowing up, feeling it in those shoulder blades, crunching back, and pull. Exhale, inhale. Back is flat, hold that core in. Last two. You got it. All right. Weights go down. We're going to do a set of lunges around the clock. So we're going to work on lunges. We want to have a clear area in front of you and to each side and the back. We're going to do 4 lunges to the front, 4 to the side, 4 to the rear. Then we switch legs, other leg back, side, front, 2 rounds. Here we go. Hands can be out front for balance. 2, 1, bring it to the side. 2, 1, to the rear. 2, 1, other leg rear. 2, 1, to the side. 2, 1, front. 2, 1, other leg front. 2, 1, side. 2, 1, to the back. 2, 1, other leg back. 2, 1, side. 2, 1, last 4 front. 2, 1. All right, give those legs a shake. Grab those weights. We're gonna work deadlift. Couple deep breaths. All right, feet are flat, hip width apart. We're gonna come down 2 counts and pushing those hips back and up 2 counts. It's all just deadlift. Here we go. Come down 2 and up 2. Inhale going down, exhale up. Want that head lifted, eyes looking forward. You can look at the floor ahead of you. Press those hips back. Squeeze those glutes on the up. 4, 2, 1. All right, I have to consult my list. 1 weight down. We're gonna work oblique cross chop. So plant your right foot, toes pointing forward. We're crunching in if you want to bring that leg up or not. Here we go. Crunch, crunch. Exhale, inhale. Two, one. All right, we're gonna get set up on that other side. Crunch it in. Two, one. Yes. All right, going back to the top, standing row. Roll those shoulders around and down. Coming down, hinging at the hips. Back is flat, head stays in alignment. Rowing back. Row. Keep that core tight. Exhale, inhale. Four, two, one. Roll those shoulders. All right, we're setting those weights down. We have our lunges. Four to the front. Couple deep breaths. Here we go. Front. Two, one. Side. Two, one. To the back. Two, one. Other leg back. Inhale, exhale. Two, one, and side. One, front. Two, one, other leg front. Two, one, to the side. Two, one, to the back. Two, one, other leg back. Two, one, to the side. Two, one, last four front. Two, one. Two, give them a shake. Shake out those legs. Deadlift. All right, when we're coming down into that deadlift, we want our weight in our heels, and we're coming down to the shins, pressing those hips back. We want to feel this in the back of our leg, those hamstrings. Here we go. Down two, up two. Inhale down, exhale up, press through those heels. Exhale and squeeze the glutes. 2 more. 1. All right, you got it. Now we got that oblique. Cross chop. Standing leg, toes are forward, hips are facing forward. Crunch it in. Crunch. Last 2. 1. Other side, get set up. Hips forward, toes forward, crunch. Two, 1. All right, you can grab a quick drink. We're gonna start a new set. All right, this set starts out with standing fly. We're gonna hinge at the hips, roll those shoulders around. Back is straight, flat. Here we go, lift up. Exhale up, inhale down. Hold that core in. Last 2. 1. Roll those shoulders around and down. All right. We're going to work half raise, upright row. Toes are facing forward. When we bring that row up, I want those elbows facing the sky. And you're coming up to the chest. All right, lifting up on those toes and pull it up. Pull it up. Stand up tall, exhale, and inhale. Last 2. 1. Roll those shoulders around and down. Now this one we haven't done in quite some time. We have rear deltoid press with toe slide, or keep your feet flat. I want all those fingers on the front side of that weight. For the upper body, we're pressing those shoulders back. The weight is just here for resistance. We're pressing the shoulders back so we can keep both feet on the floor for that. Or if you want to add the toe slide, we're going to just point that toe out and then out the other side. Or both feet flat on the floor. Couple deep breaths and press. Chest comes out, shoulders back. Exhale, inhale. Two, 1. Good work. Roll those shoulders. All right. Now we're going to work a sumo squat. I'm going to have you put one weight down. We'll hold one weight for this sumo squat. If you have a heavy weight, I don't know which way you want to hold it. We'll hold the, all right. Toes are facing out. We have a wide stance. We want our knees in line with those heels as we come down. Here we go. Down and up. Just our legs. Inhale, exhale. Two more, and we're going to pulse down. Is that two? Or one more? All right, little pulses. We can bring a heel up, or if you're talented like some people and can balance on both, but watch that form, keep that core tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide those legs in, give them a shake. We're going back to that standing fly. Rolling those shoulders around and down, hinging at the hips. Back is flat. Head in alignment, and lift it up. Exhale, inhale. Keep that core tight. Almost there. We got 2. 1. Yes, good work. Roll those shoulders. Phew. Calf raise. This time, our toes pointing out. First position. Calf raise, upright row. Remember those elbows pointing up to the sky. And control those weights. We want to control the weights as we pull up and we're pushing it back down. Don't just drop them. Control them on the down. And we go up. Exhale. Inhale. Standing up tall. Core tight. Squeezing those glutes. Working everything. Last 2. 1. Yes. Roll. All right. I'm going to do both weights for this plie. Is that where we are? No. We're on deltoid. All right. Feet are hip width apart. We're going to start with those knees bent. We're tucking that tailbone under. We're holding that core tight. Roll those shoulders around and down. All right, pressing those shoulders back, sliding out that toe, or keep both feet flat on the floor. And go. Exhale. Inhale. Last round. You got it. All right, now we're getting that sumo squat. I'm going to keep both my weights. Wasn't heavy enough last time. All right, wide stance. We want to make sure our knees, let's come down just to be sure you have a wide enough stance. Knees and heels in alignment. All right, here we go. Down and up. Just the lower body. Concentrating on keeping that core tight. Squeezing the glutes as we come up. Last 2. 1. And we're going to pulse You can have one leg, one heel up. Oh yes, we could do that. Those weights on that. All right, I'm gonna switch. Whew. Getting sweaty. Whew. All right, both feet down. Slide those legs in. Let's give them a shake. All right, that's it for our standing. We're gonna grab our mats and do some floor work, some chest press, chest fly. We have hip bridges. We got some planks coming up. Yeah, grab one for Amy too. Grab both of them out. All right, so get those mats rolled out. You can start with your back. Laying on your back, press that back into the mat. All right, we're gonna start off stretching those arms overhead. Stretch those legs out. Deep breaths. Extend those shoulders, arms. All right, now we're gonna put our feet flat on the floor. Back is pressed into the mat. We wanna grab those weights. They're gonna come on either side of our face. We're gonna work a hip bridge with skull crusher. Skull crusher is working those triceps and that hip bridge, glutes, quads, and some core. Here we go, lifting up and down. Exhale up, inhale down. Squeeze those glutes every time you lift up. Exhale, inhale. 2, 1. All right, those weights are gonna come directly over the chest. Our legs are gonna go up. We're gonna drop one leg as we press up and then the other every time we press up. So weights are right over that chest. Wrists are straight, and here we press up and press. You're exhaling up, inhaling down. Last 2, 1. All right, our palms are gonna face each other for chest fly. Legs stay up. We have chest fly with split legs. We're gonna open those arms and legs at the same time. 2 counts open and 2 counts close. Open, 2, and close, 2. Inhale as you open, exhale, close. We've got 2. Last 1. All right, weights back down, sides of the face, feet flat on the floor, hip bridge, skull crusher, and we lift up. Lift it up. Squeezing those glutes, exhale, inhale. Last 2. And 1. If your weights are getting too heavy, drop to a lower weight or no weight at all. We want to keep moving though. Chest press. Legs up. Hands and weights right over that chest. Here we go. Press up. Exhale up. Inhale down. 2 more. 1. All right, we've got 1 more round of chest fly, and then we're done with the weights. Let's get it. Open. 2. Close. 2. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more. All right, let's set those weights to the side. Stretch those legs out, arms overhead, reach. We're gonna bring legs and arms up to the sky. Give them a shake. Rotate those wrists and ankles. We're gonna work dead bug. Reaching opposite arm, opposite leg out towards the floor. And here we go. Reach it out. Reach out. Exhale, inhale. Last 2 each side. 1. All right, I want those feet flat on the floor. We're gonna get some stretches while we're laying here on our backs. Figure 4 stretch. So bring that leg across the other and bring that knee towards the chest. We're gonna slow down that breathing. Deep inhales and exhales. With each exhale, try to bring that knee closer to the chest. Release that leg. We're gonna bring the other one across. Knee comes towards the chest. Oh, release that leg. All right, we're gonna rock ourselves up. Grab one leg, rock yourself to seated. While we're seated here, we're gonna put our feet mat width apart and drop those legs 45-degree angles side to side. It's working on that hip mobility. Last 2 each side. And 1. I promised you planks. Come on around. We're going to get regular forearm plank. If you need extra cush, you can bring that mat over, roll it, fold it. All right, I don't have a watch, so I'll just try to count. And here we go. Keeping that neck in alignment. Shoulders and elbows in alignment. Holding that core tight. Concentrate on your breathing. Deep inhales and exhales. Four, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's come back to child's pose. And let's bring one leg forward for runner's lunge. Sink it down into that hip. We're going to plant the hand on the inside of the arch. That forward leg arm is going to reach up. We're opening that chest. Bring it back to the ground. Back knee comes down. Rolling that front leg flat. All right, bring that leg behind. Other leg comes forward for runner's lunge. Plant that hand. Forward leg arm reaches up. Come back to the ground. Back knee down. Front leg rolling flat. All right, bring that leg behind. We're going to roll up to our feet and forward fold. Place those hands above the knees, slowly rolling it up. Roll those shoulders around. Good work today. Bringing one arm across, shoulder stretch. And we're bringing it over for tricep stretch. You can reach that other arm behind. Try to meet the fingers of both hands and look up. Pull that core in tight. Squeeze those glutes. Release that arm. Other one comes across. Shoulder stretch. And tricep stretch over. Arm comes around. Holding that core in tight. Squeezing the glutes. Looking up. Release that arm. Deep inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Great work. Give yourselves a hand. Good job. Continue stretching. Get plenty of water. Please give us a like and subscribe. And ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our content. Thank you.